$6.5 billion in damages to the agriculture and fisheries sectors since the passage of Hurricane Beryl. Farms have been destroyed, agricultural infrastructures flattened, and a significant blow to crops and livestock. Good evening, I'm Veronique Bowen, and this is Ministry Recap. Amid the lingering impact of Hurricane Beryl, the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining has left no stone unturned in its recovery efforts. Already, $700 million have been allocated towards recovery for farmers and fishers. These funds have been used to provide support in the form of agricultural inputs. Let's take a look at some of those efforts.
So long before we saw Hurricane Beryl, we went out and started to get some seeds so that when the disaster comes, we will be able to start the process of rebuilding. So normally when you have a hurricane, especially when you have a hurricane of this magnitude, it would take the Ministry of Agriculture months to recover. 2 weeks after a major weather event, we were able to start distributing seeds to farmers. So we have got the fertilizer yesterday, and our farmers are starting to get them today. So this is just one batch searching. We are now procuring $50 million worth of fertilizer because we understand that a number of our farmers, once they have some fertilizer, they can continue moving. And that's what we need them to do. Today, over 219 rolls is being provided. Over 150 fishers will be impacted across Clarendon and across South St. Elizabeth. And because Sanders has done that and is providing direct wire for our fishers who do fish pots, the ministry has been able to come and say, we also have some fishers who do nets. And as such, we will be, in addition to the rolls, we'll be providing today vouchers of $25,000 each to fishers who do net fishing so that they can get that input. So we never had to choose. We could do that in addition to the support that is being provided by Sanders. So this is part of a bigger program that we have. We would have started last week in Parity, where we provided some input support, and we're going to try and touch all the beaches that were impacted.
Beyond the preliminary support, another $1.4 billion have been approved for the rebuilding of the agriculture and fisheries sectors. These funds have been allocated to various areas to include greenhouse and fishing beaches.
We are allocating $100 million to rehabilitate our fishing beaches, not to build it back like it was, but to build it back better, so that it can withstand natural disasters of this nature. We're going to be focusing on Rocky Point, Beaumont, Old Harbour Bay, and down in St. Elizabeth as well. We have already allocated $55 million towards our greenhouse farmers. And I'm here to tell our greenhouse farmers that we're going to allocate an additional $100 million to help you get back on your feet so that you can do what you love. We're also going to be putting some resources to build out our storage capacity. One of the challenges we have in natural disasters, we say to our farmers, go out, harvest what you can so that the storm don't destroy. But unfortunately, the farmers harvest, but then they have nowhere to store it. We're going to be building out solar-powered storage capacity so that when you harvest for a storm, you can put it up and we can have it after the storm. So we're going to use some of that $1.4 billion towards those things.
On the topic of Hurricane Beryl, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, Honorable Floyd Green, has commended private partners who have stepped up and have been offering support to the farmers and fishers in this time.
H&L Agro Team have committed $25 million to national recovery. I'm very happy that H&L Agro Team saw it fit not just to provide the seeds, but to provide things like pesticides for our farmers. I'm very happy that Newport Ferson has stepped up to offer substantial support to the farmers of Jamaica. Newport First Sight is donating $15.4 million worth of agricultural inputs to the recovery efforts to our farmers. Hypro's contribution is well appreciated. I thank the Hypro Group. I thank the Jamaica Broilers family. You are part of what makes agriculture great in Jamaica. We will stand with you to ensure that we build back better, that we build back stronger, but importantly, that we build back quickly.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, has charged Agriculture Minister, Honorable Floyd Green, with creating a 10-year agriculture plan. This plan should be geared towards creating a truly sustainable sector amid climate change.
I have given an instruction to the Minister of Agriculture as part of our food security and resilience to come up by April 2025 with a national plan to build resiliency in agriculture, which would include increasing the local production of goods here in Jamaica using Jamaican input and Jamaican resources, to increase our processing capabilities for food, to increase our storage capabilities for food, to increase the financing available to small and medium-sized and large farmers, because we must start to treat agriculture as a business and not only as a passion.
Hurricane Beryl has truly impacted our sectors. However, the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining remains committed to the recovery process, aiming to not just build back, but to build back better. I'm Veronique Bowen, and this was Ministry Recap.